So we're gonna do like triangles. Can I borrow you, Felix? All right, so the same concept is just trying to put a hand to the mat, always, you know. So, because over here is you can't do any attack. So you go 2-on-1 over here. You go two, just like that, elbow pass, whichever grip. This one is the easiest to get, and I'm just pulling forward. Now from here, I'm gonna look for an overhook, just like that. Now I'm gonna grab his other wrist. I'm gonna grab it. My knuckles are facing to the mat, and just my thumb is just facing up. Now, if he tries to pummel, he has to like go up to pummel. That's what I want. As opposed to if I catch it like that, he can pummel down. See, he can pummel down. So I catch it up. Now it's very hard for him to pummel, and you see like the weakness. I'll go back. So the weakness of my grip elbow now closes inside. Well, if I'm over here, my elbow closes up. So that's the better way to grip. So from here, I'm gonna take an angle, free my knee, get my foot to the bicep, and I'm gonna lock a trap triangle. Once I lock a trap triangle, I don't have to do that stuff where I do this, put that to the side, do that. I don't need to do any of that. So I'm just gonna look for a scoop grip either here or here. So I'm gonna just go over here. See, I already got this space with the elbow, and now I'm just gonna close it, and it comes instantly. So the same movement with the pendulum sweep. So from here, 2-on-1, I'm gonna catch a overhook, just like that, knuckles to the mat, get my leg, lock a trap triangle. Now I'll look for a scoop grip. As I do so, watch the elbow from here, it closes space right away, and I just squeeze and I get a real tap. So the same movement. So this from trap triangle, this is where you guys kind of like gonna get caught, just like here. I wanna go here, see? I wanna be like a cross, and I right away enter into a really nice triangle. All right, we have like a stubborn like triangle, like you over here, they're bigger than you, and you only like manage to like a trap triangle somehow, just over here, and you're over here and you can't get the scoop grip. It's not available. That one is not available. He's keeping everything tight. I'm just gonna grab over like my ankle, my heel, just like that, and then like if you see Khabib versus what's his name, the Gaethje. So from here, you just go grab your heel and you pull it under your knee, just like that. If you grab your toe, you might, you know, like toe hold yourself if you're like not flexible, but you can. It's best to grab the heel and you come over here, and then you can do this other stuff where you pull and right away here. But the best way to do is if you can get a nice angle just like that. But this one can also work. If it's not available, you can grab your heel, get it under your knee all the way. I don't want it like here. There's so much space for the choke, you know. So you want to go over here, and you always want to see like his shoulder is not available. The shoulder shouldn't be like visible. Now from here, you grab it, and then you can bring you pull his head. You don't pull his head like here. You want to pull his head to the choke. All right. A lot of people just pull here, like nothing is happening. They tap because it's a neck crank. You want to pull his head to the choke, just like that, where the choke is. Sometimes you turn his head and you pull it to the choke. All right. So one more time. Come over here with a trap triangle, and nothing's working. You grab the heel and you go all the way here. Try to hide the ankle, the shoulder as much as you can. Once the shoulder is hidden, you turn his head and you pull it to the choke, and you get a nice tap. Awesome. So, assuming you got his hands to the mat, but this time we're gonna do the underhook. We're gonna go on the black. Alright. So from here, everything is fine, the same. Either that grip or the other one. Pull his hand to the mat now. See, it's hard to get the underhook sometimes. So right away, just go for the underhook. Either go for the put the mic on the other side. Either go for the head pinch, or like right away just go for yeah. So from here, from a head pinch, we start from an underhook. I right away go for the udigatami. It's called udigatami. So I'm gonna scoot. I'm no longer in close guard. I'm gonna just go open it. It's almost like a clamp. This is called the clamp position. And I'm gonna look for his elbow. Once I do, my elbow is gonna point towards his, and then I can do like a crunch, and I can get a nice tap. So again, one more time. I need a hand to the mat to do that. So I got 2-on-1, boom, hand to the mat. I right away go. If I'm doing it like fast, I just go like this, and I right away enter into start scooting, find the elbow, and then I can put my knee over his shoulder so he won't posture up, and then I just do a crunch, and I get a tap. We'll do that quick armbar. It's really fast, and it comes from everywhere. Whenever you see a hand to the mat, you'll do that one. You can do a 2-on-1, just boom, hand to the mat, boom. I right away. My elbow finds his elbow, and I'm pointing towards him. Now my elbow is gonna point towards his ear. Now I'm gonna get a clamp position and I'm gonna just do a crunch, just like that. That's the finish. I go elbow to elbow and I do a crunch, just like that. Now some people, like Marcelo or Mika Galvao, they finish it like this. They like to finish it with the wrist to wrist. It's not wrong, it still works, but I like this is much tighter for me, and I can just go get the finish. All good. You have him in I guess it's a Choibar from Origitami, and it's still not chopping. Like some guys are very flexible. You're just gonna get this knee over in here, and you're gonna turn around to this side. You get the elbow to this side, and then you see when you finish that one, you're gonna finish over your top hip. Of course, he's not gonna tap if I'm gonna finish on that top hip. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna get that elbow on my top hip. So I'm finishing up over there, and I just get a nice tap. Now, if sometimes he rolls. No. Yeah, over your same shoulder, this shoulder. What the fuck?
What do you want to do?
Roll, man.
Ah.
No. Yeah, just like that. And you go over here. One more time. Run for the camera. That's like.
I'm not concerned about that, man.
Just roll, bro, because they don't want to get finished. So from here, I go 2-on-1, and I'll go the other side. So from here, I'm gonna just pull him. Boom. I go elbow to elbow, and I can get the finish. And here, finish. Now, if it's not working, I just get my neck out, free his wrist. Once his wrist is free, my foot's gonna go over his neck, and I'm gonna look this side, and I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna finish on this top. Now he's gonna roll over the shoulder. Once he does, I'm gonna catch him into an Origitami, and I'm gonna finish the Origitami on this hip, just like that, and I get a really nice finish. Boom. Push. Up and close guard. So from here, everything is same. Just pull everything together. If I manage to get a scoop grip, I can get an ankle. You know, he's not like too postured. It will be impossible for me to get. But once I pull him, I can get a collar tie. Now from here, I grab a scoop grip on one side. I'm gonna aim to lock this shoulder on the other side. So from here, I'm gonna open and I'm gonna lock the shoulder. Now his elbow is almost escaped, but he's not gonna let me do that. So I'm gonna once I have that one, it's called like a figure 4 kind of top lock. It's not really a figure 4, but it's just kind of yeah. You can still finish the armbar from here, but assuming you don't wanna like he's too flexible or whatever. So I'm gonna look for the elbow from here. Once I do so, I'm gonna throw my leg over and I can return to the armbar. So one more time we'll do it. So from here, he's posturing up. I managed to get a collar tie. I'm gonna grab the what do you call it? Scoop grip. Now I'm gonna grab the top toe. That shoulder shouldn't be visible. I can still finish an armbar from here. The way I do it, I just posture and I have all the space to break the hand, just like that. And if you're flexible enough, you can do a dead orchard. So the dead orchard is just like that. I like a figure 4. If their shoulder is just like that, you can just now finish the armbar. But from here, like assuming you're the same size or like you don't have long legs, you're gonna come over here, you're gonna grab the elbow, you pump it, find the elbow, and then you're gonna throw your leg over, and you got a nice armbar, just like that. Push.